one really awesome aspect of the mission is how close you come to your family members at home. And I grew up in a family where I knew exactly where my family stood in the gospel. I saw my parents, I don't know how many times, studying the scriptures. We had our family nights. We had everything. And I feel like I never had trials. I still don't feel like I've ever had trials that really were impacting. But something that really was awesome for me in the mission was the relationship I learned between father and son. And I can only compare it to one thing. It's the relationship my Father in heaven has with me, with my relationship with my dad. And my dad's, I would consider him, if he has one quality, it's purity. He's just a pure, good man. And he's just so sincere and humble. And I remember one of my greatest desires was to make him proud. Super proud of the missionary that I was, because he would talk about his mission, and he never, ever talked about specifics, which kind of saddened me. But something that he always said was, I don't have any regrets. And I was always like, but no, I don't care about your regrets or whatever. Throw that aside. What's a story? And he's just like, you know what? I could go on all day, but I just want you to know. He just kept coming back to the regret thing. No regrets. And I was always just like, all right, well, I know where my dad stands. Is he's a person without regrets. And I had that goal without any doubt, is that in my mission I would have no regrets. And so my goal became, it grew, is that I wanted to make both my dads proud. And there were times that I would be walking and I'd feel the Spirit. And one of my favorite words is the word buddy, is calling someone my buddy, or hearing that I'm their buddy. And I remember one clear day is I was really excited about a lesson, but also nervous because I wanted to go well. And I remember this strong impression saying, hey, buddy, it'll go great. Don't worry about it. And I just wanted to break down and weep, thinking, Heavenly Father knows that when I hear the word buddy, and let alone from him, that's a big day for me. And so I remember when I heard him call me buddy, I thought, man, he is my buddy. I'm his buddy. That's awesome. And then as my mission was drawing to a close, I wanted something really bad, and that was to hear my dad write to me or over the phone say he's proud. I always knew he was, but I wanted to hear it. And I remember coming home with the desire to hug him first off the airport, thinking that it was a symbol of someday when I return to my Heavenly Father, I want to hug Heavenly Father until his eyes bulge out. And I want to hug him and hug him and hug him. And I remember that was one of my greatest desires, was to hug my dad in the airport and tell him I gave my all, and have him hear him whisper and say to my ear, I'm proud of you, buddy. And fortunately it did happen. And he didn't even know that was my desire, but the relationship we have with our dads is everything to me. And I think everyone should have a father like that, or everyone should be a father like that. And so if I have any advice, or whatever you want to call it, it's have that relationship with your Heavenly Father. Make him your buddy and be his buddy, because it's so worth it.